Ow!
What is it now?
You've been holding that ear ever since we went to get the shovel. It's getting rather tender now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that ear hurt so much. Come on.
You're moving too fast. My musket legs can't keep up.
We have to attend to this business about exhuming Roy and our little pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I have only so much patience. Now, are we close to the spot where you buried Roy?
Which Roy? I know a lot of Roys. You need to be more specific about the Roy you're talking about. I may think you're talking about another Roy and answer you incorrectly.
Roy, the leader of our gang whom you buried.
Yeah, I think we're close.
What makes you think so?
Well, I buried him around a lot of trees. What do you see?
A lot of filthy trees.
Exactly. We must be close.
I'll mount your skull in my trophy case if you don't start being a bit more specific.
These woods look like woods I've seen before. Like in Arizona. Woods look the same anywhere you go. You know, come to think of it, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I buried Roy in some other woods.
If you did, I'll bury you here. Now look, over by those logs. Could you have buried him there?
No, that's where we tripped and fell.
Well, look over there, by those trees.
No, we sat down to rest there.
Is it in that area?
No, that's where I pitched the cigarette butt.
Did you put it out first?
No, I was in a hurry.
Your careless haste might have set this whole forest ablaze, and we'd never find the loot. Is it over there?
Oh, yeah. I saw a deer there. Fluffy tail and all.
No, really? And then what did you do?
I watched him.
And then what?
I sneezed.
Then?
The deer ran away.
Did you have the diamonds, and was Roy alive when you sneezed and the deer ran away?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Why not?
Maybe subconsciously. I don't want to.
Maybe subconsciously you have a squirrel's brain, or less. Even a squirrel can find a nut he buried in the snow a year ago.
Are you insinuating that I'm a squirrel or a nut? Which is it?
You run counter to anything intelligent.
Is that so?
That is so.
Well, you're not nice. As a matter of fact, you're mean.
I'm what?
You're mean. A mean person.
What do you mean that I'm mean?
You call me names like squirrel.
I didn't call you that name. I merely implied that your mental capacity is a shade below their collective average.
Same difference.
It is not.
Is too.
It is not.
Is too. You're still mean.
Look here, I don't think I like you calling me mean.
So what are you going to do about it?
Beat your brains out, which won't take much to do.
Then I'll have proof that you're mean.
I'm merely trying to be practical. I need to scare you so that you'll fear for your life and do as I say so that we can find the loot. At least it's supposed to work that way.
Is that it? You mean that you'd hurt my feelings and make me feel scared just in order to get me to do something? Well, that won't work. Wait until my psychologist hears about this.
Then what would it take to get you to find the loot?
Say you're sorry.
No, I will not.
Say it.
No.
Then Louis will help you find the loot.
I'm sorry. Now find that loot.
That's not good enough.
I said it. What more do you want?
You have to mean it. You must explain that you are deeply sorry for all the past hurts you have inflicted on me, recounting each one, and that it is your firm desire for us to become great friends.
Dear Louis, I am deeply sorry for all the past hurts I have inflicted on you. And although I cannot recount each one, I know there have been many, both noticed and unnoticed. It is my utmost desire that I strive to produce a stronger bond between us, so that as partners and as friends, we will continue to grow and mature. Do you accept my humble apology?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. That was well said. Do you really mean it? Okay, I think I found him.
Are you sure?
I think the smell's the big tip-off.
Well, toss them here.
Why don't you come here, get the diamonds, and get a whiff of Roy's natural embalming?
Dead bodies are such a nuisance to be around. Now toss the diamonds here.
Now that we're such great friends and partners, maybe we ought to say a few things over the body of our dear departed friend Roy. Monty? 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 Monty?
Hello, Tony.
Yeah. Sal, you know what to do, okay? I gotta go. Bye. Monty, what do you got for me this time?
The big time. Take a look at these.
Is this some kind of joke?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, these rocks are junk. El Faco. They're not worth 10 cents.
You have got to be kidding.
Here, take these. Come back when you really got something, okay?
But what could have happened? Who could have... Louis. Louis!
So, you criminal wizard, have you put the same amount of thought into our itinerary as your little Jim to cut Monty out of the picture?
Well, as far as I can figure, it's off to Acapulco, and by the weekend we're in Rio de Janeiro.
Spending dinero in Rio de Janeiro. Louis, you're a genius.
Roy, don't worry. I got it all figured out. It's around England. Isn't it? Say, you don't suppose that Monty will be catching the next flight home, do you?